Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today I showed you guys how to get these curls in no time at all using a straightener, and how to do this easy makeup look that's kind of just yellow and this maroon lippy. I did the full makeup look. So if you guys want to get ready with me and find out how to get these curls in less than, honestly, I'm going to say 20 minutes. It's usually about 15 because I know how to do it really fast. Just keep on watching, and before we get started, make sure you're subscribed down below and hit the bell notification button so you get notified every time I upload new content. So let's get into this video. Okay, so to start this get ready with me, I'm just going to start by brushing my hair. I usually brush my hair from the bottom and then work my way up. It's actually the way my mom taught me, and it's better for your hair. Some people don't know that. You brush your hair from the top down, it actually breaks your hair. So then after your hair is all combed out or brushed out, it doesn't matter. I think I'm actually going to do my makeup first for this get ready with me, so I'm actually just going to tie this back. Get a clip. And then I usually just do that, and then I just flip these pieces back so I can get it out of my face to start my makeup. My cute little bat ears. I don't know if you guys can see, they're like purple. They're totally like speaking to me. My mom got them for me at Walmart actually. We're gonna put those on to get in the Halloween spirit. Okay, you guys totally cannot see them. So let's fix this so you can see them. Much better. So to prime my face, I'm just going to go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer in Matte. I actually really like this primer. It's similar to the Smashbox Photo Finish, I think. And then I usually just take that and go in my T-zone and down. I don't swirl it up because I feel like sometimes when you do it with a primer, it doesn't cover up your pores as well. So I actually just like start from the nose and go out and then down. And then I usually put it more on my nose than the other areas. And then a little bit on my forehead, but more towards the nose and the cheeks. So then for foundation, I'm going to go in with my Becca Skin Love. So then I usually just take some pumps on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to take my damp beauty sponge from Tarte and start to put that on my face. So while we're getting ready with each other today, I asked on my Instagram for some people to send me some questions, and I got a few. It's hard to talk and do this, so I'm just bringing it down my neck. We'll get to the questions in a minute. And I might speed up some of the footage because you guys have seen me do my foundation, my eyebrows, the whole 9 yards, so I might speed that up. I just won't talk through it, that way you guys can just watch it, and then when I chit chat I just will leave that part alone. So then sometimes I just do a few more pumps on the back of my hand, and then the areas where I want more coverage I just go back and stipple more on my face with the beauty sponge. By the way, I know I'm gonna get asked, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys. The choker that I'm wearing today is from Candy for Beauty, and I will leave their link where I purchased it from off of Instagram in the description box. A lot of people ask me all the time about my jewelry and stuff. This one's actually really cute. It's got a denim design and then a little rhinestone and then just a little gold tassel that hangs, which I thought was really cute. So they have some really cute jewelry for pretty affordable prices, and then I also have a discount code, so I will also link that under the website if you guys want to purchase chokers or jewelry. They also have lashes. They might have clothes, I'm not sure, but I mean, just shop around on the site if you think it would be something that you would like. So now I'm just going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to go in with my Anastasia dip brow, and I'm going to speed up the footage because you guys have seen me do my eyebrows. So we're going to conceal under the eyes using my Tarte Shape Tape. So you guys know that I like to highlight the area under where my contour goes, and then my Cupid's bow under the eyes and the bridge of the nose. And I'm just going to speed up the footage and blend that out. So I usually just drag that concealer up to my eyelids and use that as the eyeshadow primer. Then after all that is blended out, I'm just going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender, and so I'm just going to put some of that Too Faced Born This Way setting powder in this cap, and then I usually just pack some on there and then go straight under the eye. And I'm going to leave it there, that way when we go to do the eyeshadow look, if I have any fallout, it will fall in the setting powder and not onto my skin. And this is a pretty light powder. You can go in a few times with it. It's really just preference, honestly. Also, you're going to put some of that setting powder where we put that concealer under where my contour goes. And I usually just put a little bit on my nose and my forehead because I am pretty oily. For today's eye look, I'm just going to be doing, I don't know why, I have just been in love with yellows and orange tones, and now going into Halloween, purples and blacks. So I'm going to be using my Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm just going to be using the yellow shades in the palette, these 3 shades. And I'm going to show you guys a cool trick that I actually have been doing. So you take really any business card or like little sheet of paper that you can find around your house, and I've literally been putting this at the corner of my eye where I want the shadow to be. So I just hold it, let me zoom you guys in a little bit. So I hold it where I want the shadow to be, and then I'm just going to dip into the palette. I can't hold it and show you guys the shade, so after I'm done, I will show you what shade I used. I'm just going to put that into the crease. But be sure not to move the paper, because it's going to mess up the whole thing if you move it. Now I'm going into the second darkest shade, and I'm going to dust that a little under where the crease was. And I'm just using the Anastasia brush from the Nervina palette. It literally comes in all of the Anastasia palettes. Modern Renaissance, Subculture, you guys get the drift. It's the brush from those palettes. Now I'm going in with the deepest shade of yellow, and I'm just going to kind of messily dust that under the shades we've already put down. And we're going to be putting a gold shimmer on the lid, so don't really worry about getting eyeshadow on the lid. And then after you guys take it off, it should look something like that. Let me see if you can tell. See how it's got like a line and it's sharper? So I don't know, I just thought it was kind of a cool trick that I've been doing lately. So let me zoom back out now. Then I'm just going to speed up the footage and do the same thing to the other eye. Now that both eyes are complete, I'm going to be going in with the Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection palette, and this is her Armed and Gorgeous palette. And I'm just going to be taking the shade Guilt Trip right here. And I'm just going to be packing that on the lid. And I'm just going to be using the other side to the Anastasia brush that we have already used. By the way, I think I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. I believe it was my Ring the Alarm makeup tutorial that I did. A lot of people I have seen on social media are having really bad issues with their Vault Collection palettes, and I have to say that I guess I was blessed enough to not have any issues, because I have not had any issues with the palettes that I have. So if you had a problem with your palette, feel free to leave a comment and tell me about it, just because I do feel really bad that after the holdup of releasing the palettes, people are still running into issues. This is both eyes, the top part of them all complete. I'm just going to take the shade called Access, and I'm going to stamp that on my lower lash line. I'm just going to be taking a small definer brush. This one is from Sigma. This is the E15 flat definer. So then now I'm just going to be going back in with the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm going to be using this shade right here. And I'm just going to go over where we just put that shade Access. So then I'm just going to be taking this small definer brush by Morphe. I believe this is from the Sculpt and Define set. And I'm just going to, there's no product on this brush, I'm just going to blend out my lower lash line. So I'm finding out that the black in the Take Me Back to Brazil palette really isn't that black, so I'm just going to go in with a palette that I know the black is super jet black, and that's the original Jaclyn Hill palette. So I'm just going to be taking the black in her palette and re-stamping my lash line. And we're just trying to make it dark enough that when we put our falsies on, they're diffused by my real lashes. And for contour, I'm just going to be going in with my Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. But it's actually a really nice bronzer. I'm really not going to like sharply contour today. I'm just kind of bronzing up my face. And then to contour my nose, I'm just going to be taking a little bit more of that bronzer and a small angled brush from Morphe and contouring my nose. My skin is actually super dry right now because I went on vacation for a few days with my parents, and I think I got a little, not sunburnt, but I think my face just got more sun than I thought it would get because we were fishing on the ocean and the water was reflecting on my face. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to send me in a few questions that you wanted me to answer in today's Get Ready With Me. And I actually received a few questions. And I'm actually going to tag the people that sent me in questions. I'm going to tag you guys in the description box. Megan asked, how did you get into YouTube and where are you from? I'm from Florida, and I got into YouTube because I honestly had a lot of people that I looked up to that did it. And I mean, just beauty gurus like Jaclyn Hill, Patrick Starr, Manny MUA, that's only literally a few that I look up to and watch. And I really just think that makeup is an amazing thing because it really transforms anybody and makes them go from drab to fab. I mean, I literally say that, it's so cliche, but it's so true when you can make somebody feel beautiful for something that you did for them. So I think that's honestly how I got into YouTube, is I wanted to inspire people with how I feel about watching the role models that inspired me. I want to do the same thing for you guys. My camera is literally about to die again. YouTube life. Okay, so literally 30 minutes later, my camera is charged and I'm going to pick up where I left off. Sometimes this stuff happens in the YouTube world. Your camera dies and you think it's the end of the world and you have to wait and eat some seafood while it charges. So, to pick up where we left off, we were answering a question from Megan. So now we're going to answer a question from Carly. Her Instagram handle is MUACarly and it says, how long have you been doing makeup? I would say I started doing makeup, probably doing makeup in like the 5th grade. So that's like seven years. So yeah, 7 years. So she also asked another question. She asked, what inspired you to do makeup? I think as a kid, just watching my mom do her makeup, I thought it was really cool and I always wanted to be like her. So probably just watching my mom do makeup is what inspired me to start putting it on my face and playing with it myself. And then once I saw, you know, how it can transform your face, like that's what made me want to do makeup. Okay, so her Instagram handle is beauty_by_me_XOXOX. I'm not very good at makeup, but want to be better. Any advice? Love you. First of all, don't ever down yourself. That's not good. And if I had to give you any advice, it would be just practice makes better, and to watch like several different videos, or watch like Jaclyn Hill, or as I mentioned, like Manny MUA. They can all honestly teach you. I'm not a professional makeup artist and I have learned everything that I know from them. So definitely like check out like Jaclyn Hill and just watch a whole bunch of her videos. You can even watch like her videos before she got super big, like she just started on YouTube. I think it's really cool to go back and watch like their journey and how far it's grown. So I would definitely say just watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos. So Makeup by Nora Bren asked, what is your favorite high-end and drugstore makeup brand? Okay, I knew this was going to be a hard question from the start. I literally like replayed this in my head last night because I knew that it was going to be a hard question for me to answer. So I'm going to have to say my favorite high-end makeup brand is Tarte, and my drugstore makeup brand, favorite makeup brand, would have to be, I'm going to say Makeup Revolution, because they have great highlighters, super affordable, their concealers aren't bad, and I was actually going to say Essence because they have really good makeup products too, but between the two, I really love Makeup Revolution. So that would be my answer to that question. That's all the questions that I'm going to answer. I'm going to leave everyone that sent me questions, I'm going to leave their Instagram handles down below in the description box. So if you want to follow them or check out their makeup pages, they're pretty amazing. And that's just a way of me saying thank you for sending in questions. I'm just going to mention your name so all my subscribers can see it. So I also, in the title of this video, show you guys how to curl your hair with a straightener. Let me finish my makeup look. So to go in with my blush today, I'm going to be using the Laura Geller Pink Grapefruit blush. The brush that I'm using is just it's not the Morphe E4. A lot of people think it is. It's actually a great dupe for that though. It's from the Sculpt and Define collection from Morphe. And I'm just going to take some of that blush and pop it on the apples of my cheeks. And for highlight, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and I'm going to take the shade Burst. It's this middle shade right here. I'm just going to take that on my E61 Morphe highlighting brush. She glows, man. She glows. Pop this above my cheekbones. I'm going to prime my lashes for my false lashes with the Dior Show mascara. By the way, I want to tell you guys something. I am dying to do a skull makeup tutorial. I know a lot of people have been doing them, and I watched James Charles' video with Kylie Jenner. He did a skull makeup tutorial on her. It was absolutely gorgeous. Go check it out. But that kind of inspired me to do one on myself, and like I said, I've seen a lot of people do it. So please comment down below if you would like to see me do a skull makeup tutorial. I would love to do that for you guys. I'm honestly probably gonna do it anyways, but just comment if you would like to see that. It's going to be applying my false lashes, and I'm going to be going in with my Ardell Faux Mink. And these are in the style 812. So I'm just going to be cutting a little piece of these off. Absolutely gorgeous lashes. I'm waiting for my lash glue to dry on the other lash. These lashes, literally, you don't even need any more mascara to blend them in. They look totally perfect without it. It's amazing. Go back in with the Dior Show and put that on my lower lash line. I'm just going to be going in with the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner. And this is in the shade 03 Nude. Okay, and then I'm just going to be going in with the Milani. This is a little bit of a darker color, and this is in the shade 76 Matte Style. Now we're going to start on the hair, the moment that I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for. Let's zoom this out a little bit. How I start by curling my hair with my straightener is I take a piece about this much and I brush it through with my fingers, and then I'm going to take my straightener. This is just the Royal Professional straightener. I've had it forever. It's in the design of a peacock, so it's kind of cool. So you're going to go in like this with your thumb up. This is the way I taught myself. So if this helps you, I hope it does. So put your thumb up and go in like this. And then you're literally go up to the top of the hair and then flip it under. And then you're just going to slowly come down. Then, see? And sometimes I twirl it with my finger. And then after, I just take it and I kind of twirl it up. You can honestly take any clip and then you're just going to clip that piece to the top of your hair. And then you're going to repeat the process. So take another strand of hair, go in like this with your thumb up, and fold it under, and bring it down. And you are going to look like George Washington. So just be prepared if you do it this way. You will look like George Washington. See? I promise the George Washington look will be so worth it at the end though. So you just have to keep watching to see the end result. After this piece, I'm just going to speed up the footage so you guys don't have to watch the same thing 100 times. Okay, so the sad part was you guys probably actually thought I was kidding about the George Washington thing, and I'm not. But the end result is so worth it. So, ready for the final reveal. By the way, this is totally optional. You don't have to do clips. I just think it conceals the hotness of the curls so much better and they turn out better. So this is the final result of the curls. Super easy, literally takes no time at all and looks absolutely amazing. So then you guys can just take whatever hairspray you want to use. I'm using the Matrix Total Results hairspray, and literally you just take it and spray. You can even tease your hair if you want, but I usually just spray the ends. There you have it. Beautiful curls. And by the way, I'm not wearing my extensions today. This is totally my real hair. It took a long time to get this way, but I do wear my extensions still sometimes. So if you guys see my hair go from being this length to down to almost my bum, that's why. So I'll leave my Instagram in the description box, and also on the top of the screen I'll put it right here, just because a lot of people have been saying that the link that I use in the description box sometimes does not work. So I will make sure to put it on the screen for you guys so you can find my Instagram and see all my beautiful pictures that I make for you guys. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if it was helpful and if you guys liked it. I really enjoyed it, and I think this is a great way to get curls super fast. Doesn't take any time at all. Love you guys so much, and thank you guys for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the next one.